In this video, we will talk about the Landa app and how to find the best properties for 2022. These include the 4 top key metrics that you need to know to generate the highest cash flow possible for passive investing. Now, this app is perfect for real estate investing beginners who want to have a slice of rental properties without having to worry about managing a property, finding a location, or if you just don't have a lot of money to invest. Be sure to stay until the end of this video to get my top 3 rental picks on Landa for 2022. Now, I personally love this app because you get to have a fully customized rental property portfolio, and you can dip your nacho into the dip instead of eating the whole avocado. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. What I mean is you can educate yourself in the real estate investing market without having to take on the unnecessary risk. So if you're a real estate investing beginner who wants some education and doesn't have that much money in which to invest in actual real estate properties, this might be a great app for you. As a brief overview, the Landa app is basically like Fundrise, but you get to customize your portfolio. Think of it like stocks. Instead of getting an ETF, you get individual stocks. Landa divides each property they buy into 10,000 shares, and you can buy one or more of those shares. The lowest price per share currently is $3.40, so you can buy a part of one property for $3.40. Kind of awesome. Each month you get paid dividends, and you can also get paid when you sell your shares. Now, the dividends that I personally like are 10% per year, which is great, especially in this crazy stock market. You also get appreciation and profit if Landa sells the property. Landa handles all the management, scouting, and leasing. If you have $5 to spare, you can start investing in Landa. I started investing in Landa in January of this year, and I will continue to make $25 monthly reoccurring automatic payments. So by the end of the year, I can do a review on Landa, Fundrise, and Ground Floor app to see which one is best for your individual needs. Last week, I was super excited because one of my properties appreciated over 53%. So let's move on to the key metrics. One of the first key metrics I look at when evaluating a property on Landa is the price per share, so I can investigate and see if the property appears undervalued. The company buys these houses with a 60% LTV. Of the 40% of equity, they divide it into 10,000 shares, which we can buy for the price per share. And once all of those shares are sold, the market will decide the actual price per share or the fate of the house. So if we look at 126 Wildwood Road, we can see the purchase cost and the price per share. We can go over to Zillow.com and see the Zestimate, Zestry, to get a second opinion of how much the house could potentially cost. I like looking at Zillow's comparable homes feature to see how much similar homes were recently sold for. From there, I can get a sense of what this property is worth and whether it is undervalued or overvalued currently. Once we know this information, we can investigate a bit more to find an edge on the property. We want to look for ways it could potentially increase in value. That's the main key here, and that's how I got the appreciation, because I did find something that I thought was undervalued, and it was undervalued by 50%. This is where we can get creative. For example, is this an up-and-coming area? Have recent homes been selling at a greater value than before? Could rent increase in the near future? Is it near a school? Is it safe? Is there anything being built nearby that would be of value? You can look up the rentals by city or category. They will show you rentals with HOAs, low crime scores, and next to top schools. There is also a map, which I really find helpful to show you exactly where the property is in relation to nearby attractions. Next, we need to look at expenses. To ensure all fees and costs are being managed well and kept under control, we need to scan the offering breakdown, financing, and property balance. Make sure there is a cash reserve to ensure if a rental is vacant, you still get your dividend. Look at the interest rate and loan term. Next, look at property account to show you all of the deductions. Is there an HOA? What's the management fee? What is the loan payout? Have all of these fees been paid in a timely manner? And is Landa just paying the loan interest or the principal as well? Also, note if the cash reserves get high enough, Landa may be obligated to pay investors the extra money. Looking at the expenses is a great way to get an idea of how this property is managed financially. My favorite metric to look, because I'm obsessed with cash flow, is dividend per share. I want 10% ROI or return on investment. This just means that I get 10% of my money back per year. So if I put in $10, I get $1 back per year, plus I keep that $10. Dividends come on the first on a consistent monthly basis, and going through the reviews, that has not been an issue. This metric is one of the most important key features if we want to hold the property long term. So we have $6.93 per share, and the dividend is 0.05 per month. So we get about 57 cents each year, which is around 8% per year. So while this may not seem like a good purchase, the appreciation may make up for it, but I'm not mad at 8% per year. That's about the equivalent of the S&P 500. So if we make 8% dividends on that plus appreciation, that should be a good profit. Last, we need to see when the property was built, if rent was collected, if the lease was extended, and until what date, if any maintenance requests were sent, which may or may not indicate a bigger problem, and how long the renter has inhabited the property. With these metrics, we can see if the rent is being paid monthly and consistently. We can also get a sense of how much maintenance will cost in the future. Ideally, we would like to see a long-term, reliable tenant in a tidy and fairly new property. If we look at 126 Wildwood, we can see the lease expires in March of 2023 and the resident has lived there for 1 year. This would indicate a good property, and I would definitely feel comfortable holding this long term. I also have to give a bit of a bonus because I absolutely love Landa app, and last week they announced that they had over 10,000 customers. This is a fairly new app, and getting 10,000 customers is really great. It just shows that this app is working really well. So I'm excited to see what the future holds with this. And also, any single time I had any single issue with this app, the customer service is bar none crazy good. So anytime you have any questions at all, just go directly into customer service and the Landa app, and they will respond in literally under an hour. So now that you know a brief overview of the Landa app and how to find the best properties for 2022, you stayed this long, so you definitely deserve to hear my favorite top 3 properties for 2022. Now they are 1743 Summerwoods, 8569 Creekwood, and 8651 Ashley. Now, those are my personal favorites based on the 4 metrics that we talked about above. If you would like to check out the Landa app, it is the link in the description below. You get a $10 bonus when you sign up using my link. And signing off, this is Supergirl Investor here to save the world and make you wealthy. Please leave a like and comment below if you want to start with real estate investing and using the Landa app, or if there's other apps that you like to use as well. Maybe it's Fundrise or Ground Floor, because I might be having a review of all 3 of them together and what I think of each app. This is Supergirl Investor here signing off, and so all parents can be in yachts by 2025. See you next time.